Man, I'm going to be straight with you. The house was completely empty. She had taken everything. Kids were gone. I was all alone. I felt completely shell shocked. I couldn't even think straight. And you wonder to yourself, was she always halfway out the door? Was it all only about what I provided? I mean, how in the hell did it come to this? Society and the state couldn't care. You find out real quick in family court just how disposable you are as a man. I made a decision though, and this is a decision that you need to make as well. Are you going to just lay there, or are you going to rise the hell back up? The night that things ended wasn't the end. Actually, it was just the beginning, and it will be the beginning for you as well. You will rise. You'll rise stronger, wiser, more resilient. And I'm about to share with you exactly how you do that. So if you're broken, if you're beaten down after divorce, stick around, man, because this message is specifically for you. There is the initial shock, though, and it's real, man. I mean, it probably hits you like a sledgehammer. You wake up now to silence. The sounds that were in your home, of your wife and of your family and such, they're gone. That's been removed. So it is quite the shock to the system. You come home to an empty home. It feels like a shell of what your home was when you were married. You invested so much time and effort over the years. You invested so much in her, so much in your marriage, so much in your home. And you may feel like, man, was all that for nothing? Was all that just a waste of time? Let me tell you what you do have now. Peace. The conflict in your home is over. If you were in a high conflict marriage, which you probably were because that's why you're divorced, the conflict, the war within your home is over now. At least when you come home, you may come home to an empty house. You may come home to silence and solitude, but you're also coming home to a sanctuary. You get to have peace within your home again. That, brother, is a win. The abandonment. She's split. She left. She's gone. And maybe your kids look at you differently now. Maybe they treat you differently now. Maybe your kids treat you differently because your ex has painted you as the villain in the story. When a woman loses her family, everyone rallies around her. She's the victim. She's the one who needs to be saved. But you as a man, when you lose your family, you're invisible. Fend for yourself. Figure it out. No one is coming to help you, especially the family courts. You are seen as disposable in our society and culture as a man. Incidentally, abandonment is not just a physical thing. She probably left mentally and emotionally long before she actually walked out the door. She stopped respecting you. She stopped admiring you. She stopped being attentive. She was distant until one day she was finally gone. The thing is, though, that does not define your worth. Her leaving does not define your worth as a man, a husband, or as a human being. Her leaving actually defines her character and her worth. It reveals who she really is. That gives you clarity. I've done a few videos here on Resilient Man to help you prepare for divorce and or process and heal from it. There'll be links to 2 videos at the end of this message with great practical tips that will help you as well. Check those out. Many guys at this point spiral into a very dark place. Maybe you're going through your day on autopilot, kind of like a zombie. You are lethargic. You can't think straight. You come home from work at night and you basically collapse. You're numb. This is where bad habits can kick in and actually make things even worse as well. Are you drinking too much? Are you smoking too much? Are you not taking care of yourself? Not eating right? Not getting enough sleep? Those things will segue into a mental spiral, into a dark place. You start thinking thoughts, lies that aren't true. She was my only chance at happiness. I'm never going to be able to recover from this. I'm never going to be able to rebuild my life after divorce. None of that is true, man. You just got to take it day by day. You may be thinking to yourself as well, why bother? I mean, I invested so much time and energy into her, into our marriage, and into our home, and look what I got from my troubles. The reason you bother is because, believe it or not, you still have a lot of great life ahead of you, but it's going to be up to you to make it happen. Now, how do you do that? You take it day by day and you stack win on top of win on top of win. No matter how small, they all add up. And before you know it, man, you're going to look back and you're going to see you've accumulated a lot of wins and you're well on your way to crafting your ideal new life. So keep moving forward. Stay resilient. You have a decision to make. At some point, you look in the mirror and you don't even recognize the man who is staring back from you. He's broken, he's weak, hollow, beaten down. Sound familiar? I was that guy. I get it. I totally relate to it. But at some point, I came to the realization I'm not going to live this way. I'm not going to give that to her. Your step one, decide. You cannot rebuild your life until you decide you are not going to stay down. You know, when you look in the mirror, it can be brutal at first. It's just you looking back at you. It's almost as if the mirror dares you, challenges you. Actually, it encourages you to rebuild, to get up. So what are you going to do? Are you going to just lie there on the battlefield, or are you going to get yourself up? She wants you down. She wants you broken. Are you going to give that to her? Let's talk reality. Women are rewarded for leaving. Men are punished for staying. If you've had any experience with family court or with the system, you quickly realize they are not on your side, not as a man and not as a father. The bias and the corruption is obvious. No one is coming to save you. The courts don't give a damn, and you're seen as disposable anyways. Accepting that truth, though, accepting that reality, actually it gives you freedom. It gives you the freedom mentally and emotionally to say, the hell with it. I'm going to rebuild my life, and it is what it is. I have to accept it and move forward. You will rescue you. Your new code as a man. Your code is your contract with yourself. I'm going to share with you what my new code was when I was going through divorce and moving forward. I believe these things will benefit you as well. First of all, know your worth. How long did you put yourself second? How long did you put yourself second to the point that you felt less than? Now is the time that you're going to remind yourself of your worth and your value. And you do have tremendous worth and value. Protect your peace. How long did you go along to get along? How much did you tolerate in your marriage simply because you were trying to preserve the marriage at all costs? And then it was to the detriment of your own mental and emotional health. Now is the time where you regain your peace and you never accept anything else less moving forward. Build yourself up every single day, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. You work in these areas every single day. You stack wins and you Celebrate those wins. Lastly, never beg. She left. She abandoned you. You should not have to convince someone to stay in your life. If they left once, they would probably leave you again. Let them go. This is your survival guide. These 4 things are your foundation to rebuild. Rebuilding your life after divorce. What exactly does that entail? First and foremost, it starts with your body. If you are not doing something physically active every day, you need to start. I get it. Divorce is tough. You're dealing with fatigue. You're dealing with a lot of emotional and mental stress. You're lethargic. You got to push through it. Your physical health is essential to rebuilding back your life. If you're not doing something physically active every day, then you need to start going to the gym, going for a walk, going for a hike, whatever it is you enjoy. Not only does it benefit you physically, it's going to benefit you mentally and emotionally as you rebuild your life. It's also going to help you to fight depression if you're suffering from that as well. Money. Money is control. If you don't have your money under control, it's time to get it under control. If you're in debt, you need to set up a plan to pay down your debt. Start one day at a time and get it paid off. Cut out excess expenses. Maybe this is where you find a side hustle. Maybe this is the time where you start that side business that you've always been thinking about. If you have your money under control, she can't use it as leverage against you. Brotherhood. You shouldn't go through this alone. You need to find other men, other guys, brothers, who have either been through what you're going through or have been there, and they can support you, they can encourage you, they can hold you accountable. So find your tribe. If you don't have a tribe, build your tribe. Whatever it is you're interested in, find other men who have similar interests and build your tribe as well. Just one brother in your life can make a substantial difference as you're rebuilding. Fatherhood. Many times after divorce, we as men, we have to reclaim our fatherhood after we've been pushed to the periphery of our children's lives by family court. The most important thing in reclaiming your fatherhood is staying consistent and being a steady in your children's lives. They need to see that no matter what, Dad is always there. He's just a phone call away. If you can be at a school event, if you can be at their extracurricular events, be there. That will be your legacy. Always stay calm. Never badmouth their mother. What they will see is you are the calm one. You are the consistent one. And if there's alienation going on, that will come to light as well. Be consistent. That will be your legacy. The man you were with her is dead. Good. That man was weak and too dependent. That man was exhausted from years of giving and giving, only to receive crumbs in return, and rarely a thank you. That man was exhausted from years of criticism and condemnation. Sound familiar? I can relate to it. I lived it myself. Now you get to create the new you, and that's an awesome thing. Your value, your worth is no longer tied to her approval. It's not necessary, not needed anymore. You can breathe now. And what that means is freedom and peace in your life. So here's my challenge for you. Don't just watch this message, man. Write down one action that you are going to do to move forward. Write down one action that you're going to start tomorrow to start your rebuild. Stack your wins day by day, one at a time. Before you know it, man, you're going to look back and see you've accomplished a lot more than you ever thought you could. You're still standing. As long as you still have breath in you, As long as you are still vertical instead of permanently horizontal, you're going to be just fine. Check out these 2 videos for more practical tips that will help you moving forward as well. I hope this resonated with you. Join the community by subscribing. Share this with another guy that needs to hear this message. Keep moving forward. Know your worth. Protect your peace.